Hey guys, I'm Amanda Sepp here at the Coalition for Barrier-Free Living, Inc. Adaptive Living Solutions Expo here at Georgia Brown Center. And I have an amazing guest who was in attendance at this event, Miss Kim Roxie of LaMique. Tell us why you decided to join here today. What was your experience like?
I decided to join here today because I was introduced to the Center for Independent Living through their Christmas event. My mama, Chris Noble, introduced me to the organization, and when I came, I felt like home. I felt like I could see myself in other people that were there at the event, the warmness, the smiles. So when I heard about the Adaptive Expo and Dr. Stephanie told us, Mom said, are you going? You want to go do makeup? You want to go do something? I said, I want to do it all. And so I decided to show up. But the roundtable that would happen today was so empowering. I didn't expect that. I just expected to hear other people's story and, just observe. I didn't expect to walk away feeling stronger. I feel so much stronger after listening in. I am all about making sure that people feel seen. And in these type of environments, it's a reminder that we might be different, look different, have different abilities, but we all have value and beauty that's so important. So I'm just so excited to be here and just can add, and add my stamp of beauty to the room.
As we talk about abilities, you mentioned about you having alopecia and dealing with that. And how did this expo resonate with you as far as your ability is concerned?
Just, resonated with me in regards to you could be living one way and then things can change. And so I know one of the panelists, he mentioned, one thing he had to get over was his old life, the way he used to look, the way he used to operate, his body operated. And that really resonated with me. When you lose your hair, that is, you grieve. It's like the old way of seeing yourself. But now I'm on the other side. I mean, you do grieve for, everybody's different, but I'm on the other side. I know I look beautiful with hair, without hair. I know, but it took time to get there. And I think that for me, being here again just reminded me that sometimes you're going to go through things in life and you don't choose it. It kind of chooses you. But it doesn't mean that you can't come out better than ever. Because what I heard from several people was, I actually am a better person because of this and all of that. But again, it's not something that you would just want to happen. But once you realize it's happening, then you become.
There was a panelist that was talking about educating people about your position. And I remember one time there was a discussion I was having. It was a group, and I said the word bald. Now, as I think about it today, is that offensive? I have no idea. And I'm really here to listen and learn from you.
So if you say that someone is bald, is that offensive?
Yes.
It's not offensive to me. I'm a part of a community called the Baldycon community, and we're a big.
It's a clever name.
Yeah, it's actually a big conference that happens every September, during Alopecia Awareness Month, but it is actually a group of women who've gotten together and talk about how we rock our ball different ways, different tips. I mean, all the things. It's a lifestyle conference. And we've been featured in Vogue, Essence, and all of that. But, calling someone bald, I think if you have a negative thought in your head, then it's negative.
It was describing who I was talking to. I was like, hey, you, the lady that is bald.
Yeah, well, that might not feel so good, depending on where you are. Remember, everybody's in different stages. And so some people, that may not sound so good. So maybe, not even saying anything about it would probably be best.
We're here to live and learn, and I really appreciate you for saying that to me. You don't know what you don't know.
Exactly. Because sometimes, people, especially when people have connotations like, because sometimes people give you backhanded compliments like, oh, you look great. I can never be bald like that. And it's like, okay, what, it's like, okay.
No, for real.
Yeah, like that's kind of offensive because maybe the person is thinking, I didn't really want to. I didn't think I looked great. And you never know what people are. Some people choose to be bald too, don't get me wrong, but I'm just mean in regards to sometimes people say things and they don't realize it. So I can accept that. I was just asking Miss Alfredia, how did she learn how to take care of her son? I also think, if your child wasn't born that way, you didn't learn from birth and then an accident, something happens, and then, like, how did she catch on? And she said she has a medical background, but she also said she watched the nurses, and she just kind of took those things on because, I also think the caretakers are so talented. It's like they can look at a person, they may not be speaking, and know what they need. That's a gift, So even what you were saying, like, and I also sometimes I'm learning here today because sometimes if somebody doesn't speak, I'm wondering what are they thinking, like, or am I talking to them the right way? Should I not talk? Should I talk? So I think we all can learn from each other. I like how you did that.
We're here at the Coalition for Barrier-Free Living, the Adaptive Living Solution Expo at Georgia Brown Center. I've got Kim Roxie, the founder of Lamique. Could you please tell us how we find you? How do we learn more from you?
Okay, you can find me at lamiquebeauty.com. That's LAMIKBEAUTY. I created a makeup line, and it is free of parabens and talc and all that bad stuff. But we have lip gloss, we have our brow gel, we have mascara, we have foundation. So go to our website or follow us on TikTok. Shop with us on TikTok.
Hey guys, look, thank you so much for watching and following. We're here making a difference. You can make a difference too. If you want to find out more about how, go to our website, amazing1025fm.org.